Assalamu alaikum viewers, this is me Asmatullah Kakar. You are watching my own channel AK. Today we are talking about the program here in Balochstan. The water resource management is the different region of Balochstan is facing shortage of waters, and the water level is very deep, 1,000 feet, 900 feet. What do you think about this situation here in Balochistan and the World Bank?
Yeah.
Looking for?
No, I think it's really good you have your own media channel, by the way. I think it's true. Yeah, if you look at groundwater, it's a difficult story. It has gone down and down. I've been here 30 years ago. Because at that time in Kuchlak you had many orchards, Kilasaifola, Pishin, and a lot of those have gone. And that is really tragic, and the groundwater is really deep, and it's a bit of a difficult story. But I think we should also look at the good stories. Yeah? So the good stories is that we also sometimes have rainfall in Balochstan, and we need to capture that rainfall in the best way possible. And you can do a lot with rainfall, with kushkaba, salaiba, irrigation. It depends where you are, yeah. But even in the areas which I mentioned, where the groundwater disappeared and the crops disappeared, you can maybe use the
Little dams
little dams, yeah, small dams, small structures
store this water.
to store this water, to guide the water, to recharge areas. For instance, one thing I want to tell you, we've been implementing in my organization projects where we use the roads. Yeah, so the road is also like a diversion structure for the water, you know, and you have the culverts. So if you use the road and the culverts to take water to a recharge area or to a pond, you can also still keep using the water in a proper way. So these small structures, I think they are underutilized. We don't do enough of those, and they can help it. So yes, we have a difficult story. Yeah, we have water scarcity, declining groundwater, but also we can do much more with
Your
the.
NGO, what type of facilities to do here in Balochistan, different district of Balochistan, because the people don't have idea about this shortage of waters. The little under dams project last 5 years.
Yeah.
There have been so many flood situation damage these dams.
Yeah, true. Well, actually, when I talk about small dams, I talk about much smaller dams. Which you can put everywhere when you have a sort of small river or small gravel bed. These are dams of maybe 4 or 5 meters, 10 meters wide, maybe 2 meters high. You can put them also on the hillsides. So there are a lot of these really small structures, not the small dams that you're mentioning that got destroyed. Yeah, but really small structures. Yeah, so they will retain the groundwater. So you should think of the area, yeah, the landscape, the catchment as a buffer. Yeah, so as a sponge. The more water I can keep in my landscape, the better it will be. It will be better for the crop production, for the soil moisture. It will recharge the shallow groundwater, not the deep one. Yeah, so you can make dug wells again. So these are the real opportunities that we should work on much more.
How many projects of the Balochistan different district, World Bank and your NGOs will start?
I have worked for a long time in Balochstan, but not all the time. Yeah, so I worked here it's a long time ago, from 1989 till 1994. Yeah, after that I've been coming back. At the moment, my organization Meta, yeah, we still have we are working together with local partners in trying to introduce these good techniques. So we are working with Narlong Dam. We're working with the FO on the policy and maybe on other things. We're also working with another organization called RVO, with SPO, to sort of see if there's a flood, what do we do, how do we prepare better, but also how do we make beneficial use of the flood. For instance, the floods of 2022, yeah, they also brought a lot of benefits because a lot of land got moisture, yeah. So in some areas people had a bigger crop than they ever had before. But we need to do this systematically. Yeah, we need to know. Yeah, if a flood is coming, how can we really capture also that flood water, yeah, the big flood. Then we have the smaller floods which you always have in the nullas. How can we divert them, yeah, to grow maybe pistachio, to grow olives, to grow almonds, yeah. So I think there's another big opportunity. I think that people have become a little bit addicted to groundwater, to tube wells, to irrigate with tube wells. And now we see that that is not going to work in the future, but we have other things that we can do.
Government of Balochistan is interested about your
Yeah, I
project.
think so. I think so, but it is also a bit new. Yeah. So what people often do is what they know they can do, they will keep repeating. Yeah. But new things they need to learn. They need to change their mindset. They need to change how they work, also with communities. But I've last year when I was here, actually the Secretary of Irrigation really asked me to give a presentation on all this to all his engineers. But it takes time. It's not like people don't want it, but you know it takes time to
Develop
develop the interest, the skill, the capacity that people feel comfortable.